Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Freedom League Dark and the Multiverse of the Master Mage Graveyard Smash. Thank you for joining us for your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble game master this evening. Tonight, we are playing Green Ronin Publishing's Mutants Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG. M&M is a D20 system which uses its simple mechanics to generate cinematic superhero action. Gameplay is quick and narrative with enough crunch to allow a ton of flexibility for gamers looking to tell stories ripped right out of their favorite comics and movies. It's also a wide open character creation system to bring your ideal superhero to life. M&M also has the best player currency in all of gaming, the Hero Point. These points can be used to reroll dice, edit a scene, and to modify or improve a character's powers for a quick burst of awesomeness when they need it. Hero points are earned by leaning into genre tropes, acting heroically, good role-playing, jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, and suffering setbacks just like superheroes in other media. However, here at the Untold Stories Project, we have another way for our plucky heroes to earn these points, and that is from you, the audience. Anyone who follows, subscribes, or renews a subscription, or donates bits to the stream is given a hero point that you may give to the hero or GM of your choice. We've gathered oodles of heroes today. Say toodaloo, heroes.
Hello, heroes.
Rose.
I want to give everyone a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they will be playing, and have them answer my question of the day, which is, what is the most important quality of a good villain in a tabletop role-playing game? And I will start today with Deuce.
Howdy, everybody. I'm the Deuce. I'm the Ashley to Kevin's Mary Kate Olsen of the Olsen twins of the Untold Stories Project. I am playing the delightful Gator Man, the little old mama's boy who loves his mama and just wants to do right by her now. So, yeah. So, giving due consideration to the question of the day, I always want a good villain to be powerful, whether it's emotionally or physically. Something that's a legitimate threat, or sometimes just something like irredeemable, like super speed. So yeah, any of those things. So from that, let's look for a differing opinion, shall we? Go ahead, Kevin. What do you got?
No, not. Hi, I don't know. I feel like if I were an animal, Peter would be on these people. Like, what the hell? But anyway, so I am playing the much maligned Speedster Overdrive and occasionally Matthias, as we're still in Barovia, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah. So what's the good qualities of a villain? That's tough. I mean, there's a part of me that loved like the old Godzilla movies and stuff. And back in the good old days, you could watch a monster movie where the thing is just chewing up the scenery. All these new Godzilla movies, we gotta have the human interest story. Like, who cares? Like, just move along. I want to see a monster smashing shit up, right? But that's kind of the one shot thing. Most times I like a villain that's smart. Like, haha, we defeated you. Haha, no, you didn't. Just that whole, they've always got one more plan up their sleeve. And they always bring trauma and they wear glasses. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm not
right
the
here,
villain
Kevin.
That was oddly specific, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was oddly specific. I'm sorry.
Get him, Mary Kate.
Oh my God. All right, well, I'm going to go off to the Betty Ford Clinic and pass it over to Jonesy.
Hi, everybody. I will be playing, I am Jonesy, and I will be playing Mortis, our living dead guy. He is the guardian the crossroads and all around villain in training, possibly, the way he's going. As far as what makes a good villain is they have to be, you have to love to hate them. You have to have enough of a hook, either personally or shtick wise, that you remember them and hate them. For good or for bad, yeah, they have to be memorable, and they have to have a unique personality quirk to make them memorable. And with that, I'll kick it over to Kat.
Hey guys, I'm Kat. I'm playing Centuria. Yeah, so I think for a villain, similar to what Jonesy said, I think they have to be like well and truly like evil and bad, like to get you to want to stop them. Like you're not just gonna go, after any villain, you're going to go after the big ones. So they have to be evil and they have to be doing bad things that make you want to go stop them. So I think having that like really evil villain is important. And I don't know who to pass it to. Calvin.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin, and tonight I will be playing Bowman, the agile archer with an awesome array of arrows. To answer the question, I've had pretty good experience in games that I've run with villains that end up having like a connection to the heroes. Some of them don't initially, some of them just end up like killing a player character before, and then the heroes come back for revenge. And it's pretty sweet. I've been in a game where we accidentally created our own villain, which was very inconvenient for us. So I think a connection to the party I found to be a pretty strong element for a villain. And with that, I'll pass it to Andy.
Hey everyone, I'm Andy. I'm here for our superhero shenanigans on Wednesday nights. And tonight I am playing Resonant, our resident gem mage, and Tyrion Vale, our reluctant cleric. And to answer Alex's question of the day, the villain has to have staying power. It can't be somebody that's just you take care of the problem and they go away and they're never seen again. They have to have staying power.
Centuria. He's saying no one shots.
Because you also need them to be around for the inevitable well, we need help dealing with a larger problem and we have to turn to our most hated foe. I mean, how many times did the Fantastic Four have to go to Doctor Doom and have Doctor Doom save the day for them, or at least assist in saving the day? So I think that's an important quality.
Andy, why did you just describe Overdrive?
I'm fairly certain I didn't.
Not even the actual character that went from being a villain to a...
Yeah, Deuce.
And with that,
That's why it needs to be
pass it
luggage
back-
around here.
I'll pass it back to Alex.
My answer to the question of the day is they have to kill the party's friends.
Oh, so your
Oh.
answer's kind of like my answer. Oh,
Not for any,
Does
not
not feel good for Cyrus.
not any specific reason. No, I think a cool motivation. I think a connection to the players. I think the ability to stand on their own away from the heroes if they need to. I think is a really cool facet as well. And I always encourage people to think about what would happen if the player characters had never stumbled into the villain's plan. I think that's having that knowledge in the back of your mind will definitely help you make them feel more organic and much more of a threat.
I don't think threat and memorable are the same thing. Because I don't consider Pied Piper much of a threat, but he's so memorable, and I love him as a villain.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess that's...
I don't know. The ability to control people is pretty powerful.
Oh, he can be, but he's generally not written that way. Same with the trickster.
Jonesy, I would also like to add that you are also an advocate for gay rights and gay wrongs. Much like the rest of us.
On a different note, can we talk about how Deuce remembered Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen? Like, I haven't thought about them in so long.
Those are
Look.
Scarlet Witch's sisters, right?
Yes.
When you've
Wild
been doing
term, that
intros
is.
as long as I have, you start looking for things and anything that jogs a memory. And that one just popped out and went, keeping that. I sat on that for 4 fucking weeks. I'm like, this is going to be good. And
It's
then
coming.
nope. And nope. I'm like, I it's right here. And I'm going to wait till Kevin's here to throw it out. And it was
look,
worth
it's
every
just
bit
about
of the
time for
wait.
holiday one-shots. Here we go.
Oh, you think you're free on those? I've got those in the bank too. They're locked and loaded.
Yeah, here's the thing you don't know, Kevin. Deuce makes these comparisons in every show he's in.
Hey!
Yeah,
It is true.
Well, it's kind of like the old, if a tree falls in the forest, like, as long as I don't hear it, it's okay.
Oh, okay,
Gonna
good.
start recording just that snippet
Shut up.
and sending it to you.
Blocked.
Amazing.
it's gonna be the USB shorts is just the intros.
the compilation of all deuces. I am
Again,
this. Kevin is
again,
The
this.
Donna to your
Does
Woodson.
PETA know about this show? I'm calling them, and I don't mean
Stop
Andy's
mentioning-
PETA. I mean,
The animal. We know the animal PETA. You're
Not the
not
bread.
an animal unless you
well,
have
I'm not a
something to
mineral
tell
or a
us.
vegetable, so I kind of am an animal. But anyway,
No, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, you're not a vegetable yet.
That's the most supervillain
Yet.
thing Alan has said yet.
We
Yeah.
can punch this vampire.
Yeah, I guess
Thank
it's
you,
probably
Calvin.
time.
Fuck
Thank
off.
you.
Cat can punch the vampire. You're gonna shoot a boxing glove arrow at it, Calvin.
You're,
Now, I
you're
think this is
damn
a
right.
time
I
when
am.
regular arrows would be really, really good
Right.
because they're, like wooden stakes on
You
air.
have a
like-
backpack full of anti-vampire weapons. You're like, I got a boxing glove, though.
Blunt trauma.
He's gonna be pissed when he gets a face full of paint.
I'm gonna punch that guy right in the mouth from over here.
Every day I get to use the paint arrow is a good day.
It is.
That
Don't even
needs
know
to go
what-
on the Bowman T-shirt.
Don't even know what foam is, bleh.
Be a painter smock. All right. Now that we're not talking about merchandising or all the other things that have been going on, I think without further ado, we can go ahead and begin. Last time on Freedom We Dark in the Multiverse of the Master Mage, our heroes raided the Amber Temple, where they met an accountant who was throwing fireballs, who's also a foxman, who became a foxman during the Silver Storm. So, wasn't even a weird consequence of the dark dimension they found themselves in. While at the Amber Temple, Mortis was offered a deal from a number of spooky entities stuck in sarcophagi littered around the Amber Temple. And Mortis informed everybody else that these entities were there, but they seem to have been satisfied with tracking down the Sun Sword to use as a weapon against Strahd. They did find the Sun Sword in a tiny replica castle of Castle Ravenloft. Instead of shrinking down to go and get it, they realized that they could just get the sword out and grow it with one of Bowman's growing arrows. So that really saved us a lot of time here in Barovia. And we rejoin our heroes as they are making their way back to the Wizards of Wine winery to figure out how they're going to use this sword to murder a vampire. I assume apply sunlight until he stops screaming about it.
I mean, he's already technically dead, so it's not really murder.
Yeah, it's fine. And Batman kills vampires.
Yeah, see? That means it's definitely okay.
So, our heroes, and you're making your way up the winding path to the Wizards of Wine winery. As you come up the path, you do see there is a black coach parked out in front of the winery. There is a skeletal figure there in a large black coat with a big black top hat, waiting, holding the reins of the skeletal horses that pull the coach. There is no sight or sound of the Martikoffs, the regular residents of the winery, from the road here. What would you like to do?
I'm guessing we're too far away to see who is inside the coach itself, just the driver.
The doors are not open and the curtains on the windows are drawn.
But does it look like the one that visited us here before?
It does. It looks similar to the one that picked you guys up to go to Castle Ravenloft for dinner.
This looks like another invitation.
An invitation? Or did someone come knocking here? Why is the coach just waiting? Unless it's waiting for people that went inside, or
Do I
It wouldn't
hear
be-
anything going on like inside the?
You've got super hearing. Give me a perception check.
Sure.
What do your Centuria ears hear? Okay.
everything, apparently.
Crit.
Roll 20. Calm down.
I hear way too much.
Your head explodes.
Right.
You hear inside Centuria there is the sound of cracking wood. There is sort of furious scribbling on sounds like ink on paper. And you hear Cyrus sort of quietly whispering to himself, "Please come back, please come back, please come back."
I'm gonna say something's happening, and I'm gonna fly out into the building.
Follow.
Bye, guys.
We can't fly as fast as you. Sans
But you can't.
Overdrive can run faster than you can fly, but
Screw Overdrive. He doesn't even care about Cyrus like I do.
apparently.
I'm right here.
Don't
Wow.
need superhearing to hear that.
I'm pretty sure ain't no Martian Manhunter giving you private psychic conversations.
Mm-mm.
So you heard that? Then why are you still doing here? Get them moving.
So Centuria, you race off to see what's going on. Inside, you can see that the walls and bar and various wooden structures within the winery themselves appear to be rotting quickly, as if they're succumbing to the rigors of age and exposure. Nestled underneath one of the tables, you do see Cyrus there. He has been placed into a little tuxedo, and he has a number of envelopes in front of him that he is writing names on.
She'll kneel down in front of Cyrus. Cyrus, what's going on? What happened?
Oh, thank God you're back. It's been it was crazy.
What happened?
The master came. And
He's not your master anymore, but okay, keep going.
he took everyone. He took the ravens and he took Irina and he took everyone off to the castle, and he told me to stay here and give you all these, and he hands you up an invitation for each of you that has your name written on it.
She'll take hers and open it.
Inside, in very elaborate script, it says, "You are cordially invited to the wedding of Strad von Zarovich and Irina Kolyana."
Oh, hell no.
It informs you that your invitation is for a night of revelry and celebration, the likes of which Barovia has never seen. And that it is a black tie event.
We're gonna show Barovia something they've never seen.
It also says in lieu of gifts, donations can be made to the Valaki Restoration Fund.
Jesus.
She'll turn around, who I'm assuming everybody else is in there now, and give the invitation to Resonant so that she can read it.
Resident will take a look over it and go, "We have to stop this."
Yup. Like now.
I didn't bring black tie, but I don't think Strahd's seen our new attire as of yet.
Yeah, I'm not really opposed to crashing this wedding, so. Let's go get your woman. And
Resident will look back
Tyrion
at
looks up over.
Resident will look back at Matthias and Tristan and Tyrion. Are you ready for this?
Ready as we're going to be.
Well, let's go stop a vampire lord then.
Yes. Are we taking Cyrus? What are we doing with Cyrus?
I think it's time for the Speedwake Express. Everybody buckle up.
Oh, well, before you do then. Hold
Too
on.
late.
Ah!
Check your initiative modifier, sir.
I'll spend my hero point for seizing initiative. F you, Spencer.
Well, if you don't have the advantage, you have to spend 2 hero points. Is it really worth it?
Did you say enemy speedster?
He said "F you, speedster."
Oh, I thought you said
It could be
Same
both.
difference.
We'll make
preferred
it take
enemy.
it don't have it.
Not Raven Lift. Oh, Jonesy, here's a hero point.
I was really proud of that, and I didn't drop it. I dropped it in chat, so it wasn't.
You should be
disruptive.
proud. It
That
was
is
great.
really good.
That's what Barovia Drive should have been called, Raven Lift.
Yeah.
All right.
Except Barovia Drive didn't have the speedway, so that wouldn't have worked out too good.
That's true. And also, Cody should be Ravenlift, if we're fair.
Different
Or
spelling,
Cody.
though.
Let's have a moment of silence for Cody.
Yeah. Actually, Cody's from Brorovia, not Barovia.
That's right. See,
I miss Cody in a horrible, awful way.
you just miss bullying him, Bethany.
That's the horrible, awful thing
I think it could be two things.
about it.
One thing, two things.
I'm just getting the invitation. Trying to figure out, if he comes back, can we get him to do the calligraphy for our invitations?
Mortis is about to get some inspiration from this wedding.
Mortis is taking Strahd back to Earth Prime to be a wedding planner instead of a dark fiend.
It's all about redemption. That's what we're here for.
That's his version of the Red Skull punishment. He's like, I guard a treasure I cannot possess myself. A beautiful wedding for somebody who loves you.
Oh my god.
I gave him the complication incel down bad, so that's fun. All right. So it sounds like you're all taking off instead of taking the carriage to Ravenloft.
Heck yeah.
Not taking
Strike a
that
cool hero
carriage.
pose and then
Yeah.
Are you taking Cyrus with you?
Yeah.
I don't know, Kevin. Did you
Yes.
pick him up in the speedway?
We can't leave him here. Who knows what will happen to him?
yeah, it's the place is like aging.
Yeah, it's falling apart. It's not safe here.
Well,
I feel like you're overcompensating for not loving him the way that you should have in the past,
What are
Couple
you talking
sessions.
about?
oh my. All right. So
Projecting Centurion?
Just want
How-
someone to
how
hold
is
his little
Davey?
flipper and say he's going to be okay.
Oh, I'm definitely projecting. The Centurion needs to go to therapy.
Davy's having a great time.
Oh.
He's eating Funyuns back at Freedom Hall.
I'm gonna get back. He's gonna have gained like 80 pounds just from DoorDash and Funyuns.
I've got to eat like 10,000 calories a day. Maybe when you were running.
You don't go anywhere!
All right. So
Ah,
off they race to Castle Ravenloft, where sure enough, the castle comes quickly into view because you're traveling at superhero speed instead of by D&D speed. And the spires of the dark castle loom ahead. Lightning flashes as the dark storm clouds begin to gather and it begins to rain. You do see that there are these baleful green fire sconces out front, illuminating the path across the drawbridge into the courtyard, and you can hear this heavy organ music playing a number of sort of gothic wedding tunes on the air. And as you guys race across the drawbridge and into Castle Ravenloft, you are met by a ghoulish procession here in the middle of the courtyard. There is a throng of zombies and ghouls and skeletons of all descriptions that have gathered to witness the wedding of their Dark Master. You do see at the far end, Strahd is standing next to his loyal hunting hound, directly across from Irina, who has been dressed in something that looks like a cross between a straitjacket and a wedding dress. And there is a very almost angelic figure standing between them who appears to be conducting the ceremony. Everybody in attendance does not seem particularly bothered by the rain, and there are a number of gargoyles looming down, looking down at the ceremony as well as you guys make your entrance. What would you like to do?
We gotta time it so that we arrive just when the guy says, if anyone is opposed to this union, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. Like, that's what we need to pop out.
Centuria with her super hearing is like, okay, wait. 1 moment. Almost.
no! No, it's like that scene from Shrek. Where they're like, ah, shit, he already said it.
Not helping.
So are we actually waiting for something? Because like I'm ready
No.
to go punch this man.
I was gonna say I was
So-
just expecting you to just say you flew. You as soon as the speedway let go, you flew off to
Well, I
punch
didn't want to
Strahd.
hurt anybody's feelings, but yes, I would like to do that.
I
All
would,
right.
while she's flying at Strahd, I'm going to teleport in, grab Irina, and teleport out.
Nobody has a fair flair for the dramatic anymore.
Everybody roll for initiative.
What are you talking about?
What's
I'm planning
initiative?
replacing his bride with a goth boy. I mean.
We don't have to click the token anymore, right?
I think that's correct.
Trial period. 23.
Let's find out.
Wow.
Lights. Bowman, why?
Bowman, why?
Bowman, why? You're not last.
I mean, I guess.
You're very close to last, though.
You're only mostly
lucky,
last.
Lucky 13. What are you talking about?
Oh, look, that gargoyle's after you.
Holy shit!
Zombie AA.
Somebody got a 35 and Overdrive's like, wait, I wasn't so. I mean, you got 17 higher than that, so.
No, I'm talking about Matthias.
Oh.
31.
sh-
What is that
What
about?
did he roll?
He's interrupting his
19.
beloved's wedding.
19. Oh shit. Yeah, he's objective.
Like, I know I
here.
gave him some improved initiative, but sweet Jeebus.
What's it like having two overpowered characters?
Nobody
Dang.
tell him that Bowman slept with her, okay? Nobody
Jesus.
nobody mention that.
Wow.
He's
Yeah,
on our
both.
side right now.
Bowman and Strahd are about to be Eskimo brothers. Man.
Ugh.
Oh man.
All right, I think that's everybody. Is that everybody?
Is it?
Overdrive, Matthias, Resonant, Centuria, Tyrann, Mortis, Gatorman, Bowman. I need Tristan still.
It rolled, but didn't go to the board.
Well, that's silly. Where are you, Tristan? Come here.
19.
Could change Mortis to 19.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might need, for multiple characters that you're in control of, you may need to click tokens and roll.
What did Mortis have before the 19?
21.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. It overrode your initiative, Jonesy. That's okay.
Ah.
All right. So, I think we have everybody now. Yes. Okay. So, Mortis, you definitely grab Irina and teleport out of there at the start of combat.
And so Mortis is going to go ahead and grab Irina and drop off Tristan.
At the wedding?
Yes.
Replace
So
Tristan.
I swapped out. I
You
swapped
swapped.
out. I swapped out your bride with Tristan. Let's see if he notices.
You would exchange a Dark Queen for a Dark King?
Bitch, I am the Dark Queen.
Beautiful and terrible as the dawn.
What if he didn't notice? That would be the funniest.
Jesus. Oh my god.
He notices. He's like, yeah, you'll do.
You know, I'm
This
not
is
mad.
fine. You know what? I'm actually over the whole centuries long reincarnation thing. I'm good.
I'm really lonely. I just want to be married, guys.
I just want someone to love, and God darn it, he's so cute.
Smash. Smash. All right, Overdrive, over to you.
All right. Well, since you know, well, Fangface is mildly distracted a little bit, I suppose I will try to do the setup for the spike, and I will run up and reach out to touch someone. Hopefully, give him the unsympathetic vibrations. I hope that a 32, because that's a crit, will connect. Damn, I should have punched.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so then he needs to do that save and throw thing.
What kind of save and throw thing?
If I'm reading this right, that's a DC 25 affliction.
Dodge, fortitude, will.
Zero. I'm having trouble reading the sheet. I'm
Athletics.
thinking that's stop. I think it's fortitude. Hold on a sec. I have to check my notes. Crap. I was. Yeah. Anyway. Do. I'm getting there. This is all in the dramatic pause while everyone waits for Strahd to,
Level train you? I mean,
Hey, hey, hey! Jonesy.
I love it.
Monologue.
Bad Jonesy.
He starts monologuing.
Okay.
Blah.
fog.
Resisted by? Resisted by? Come on. Resisted by dodge. Interesting.
That's whack.
I know, right?
I gotta roll a dodge save. I don't have to roll a fortitude save. I'm immune to that.
That's why.
Ah! Well, no, I mean, it's...
Well, I got a 31.
Damn it. And then I'll zip back down to where the rest of them are. That's a warning shot, Fangface. Don't make me come up there again. You always call it a warning shot when it whiffs, You can't let them think that they got one over on you.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I get
you received my invitation. Good.
Did we give Centuria the sword, by the way?
No, Matthias has it.
That makes sense. Okay. Can Centuria swing Matthias?
I mean, stranger things have happened.
Yes. Technically, yes.
Does it count as an area effects weapon?
Centuria's like, I attack him with my sword's man. You mean your sword? No.
Stranger things have happened. I'm just going to put it out there.
Matthias looks up at Centuria. Toss me. What?
Toss me,
Toss me.
but don't tell the.
No, but don't tell the elf.
Don't tell the cleric. Tristan, the abbot's going to attack you.
Yeah.
Why?
You've interrupted his wedding ceremony.
But
It's not
I'm
his
the
wedding.
bride.
Tristan did nothing. He just showed
No
up.
one interrupts my ceremonies.
Oh no.
Ooh, love.
That's a
Oh,
critical
shit.
hit.
At least he's not a
Damn.
chicken anymore.
Fuck, fuck, fuck. Might be a chicken again.
Are you
Why
within
does this
movement
modifier not add
three?
in?
So, hold on. You're within speed 4, right?
Probably.
Cool. I'm not letting chicken best friend take a hit like that. Gator Man's coming to take it on the chin for Tristan.
Fair.
Interpose. Bam.
It's his wedding day. You lay off at it.
Well, then you make a toughness check for me at DC 28.
Yeah, sure.
God.
Sure, I'll take a bruise on the days.
Good old B&D.
Right.
Phrasing.
I know everything that we've said so many things today already.
Jesus.
We're not using phrasing anymore. And the abbot will look at Gatorman, who is interposed, pull the radiant sword out of him, and he will take flight with his angelic wings.
The jerk.
He's got to find the
I
bride
remember
before she
when
gets
I had
away.
angelic wings
They look better on you.
for like 3 sessions.
Matthias.
All right, so an athletics check of 15 will let me bump my speed by 1 rank, correct?
Correct.
All right, so let's see if we can. Hey, man, I need to go up there with that freaking sword. I'm rolling 19s at the. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I did add the sun sword to your stats. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I didn't. That's excellent. All right, so that means my move is 60 instead of 30 for this round. Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 58, 55, 60. Crap. So a single move gets me there. Which one of these? Man, that map is zoomed out. Who's Strahd? This guy right here?
Yeah, that guy right there.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
That's a
50,
big-ass
55,
map.
60. All right, so my double move gets me there. Moving towards the brother of my reincarnated self. God, this is so confusing. With blood in the eye and a sword gleaming for the kill.
Beautiful. All right, resonant.
Okay, so Resonant sees the plethora of targets in the area. and the undead nature of them, and she will pull on the power of her malachite, so her eyes become teal and her hair becomes the color of emerald, and she is going to bestow the radiant amongst her allies. All of their abilities have both the light and the radiant descriptor.
Cool.
Oh shit, tail's blowing.
Not the lightsaber tail again.
And she is going to take flight and be about 30 feet up off of the ground outside of zombie clawing distance.
It's a safe place to be.
Not when there's gargoyles on the parapets, but at least, you know, the throngs of zombies can't chew her down.
Yeah, Resident made everybody have lightsabers for hands. I love it. Anything else, Resident?
Nope, that's a standard action to do that, and I moved to fly, so
Cool. You're gonna fly just straight up, not anywhere else in the area.
yeah, no, I'm just gonna kind of hover above my allies at this point, yeah.
All right. Centuria. We'll see if the thing happens. That always happens when Centuria fights a vampire.
Yeah. I thought about going for the zombies, but I gotta at least hit him once before I do that. So, shit. Come on. Let me get my token. There we go. Dragging her all the way across the 8,000-yard map. Okay.
It's a big castle.
With my cute glowing fists.
Yes!
Yeah, baby. She's
Every
back.
time!
God!
Every time!
Oh, the circus is in town. Here we go.
It absolutely is like doesn't make any sense. It happens every
Look
time.
at. I think I just saw Alex die a little bit inside. I saw
Well,
the
you know,
light in his
so
eyes flicker
the-
and die. And just.
The easiest way to trigger a crit is to give some.
I waited a month for this goddamn fight.
Is it DC 38, Centuria?
Yeah.
See you guys next week when we're out of Barovia.
It's a radiant attack, I hear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
With glowing fists.
Oh, well, he doesn't get a lot of his protection from sunlight. Yeah.
Is it a one? Tell me it's a
Remarkable.
one.
It's two ones next to each other. It's an 11.
Okay. That's not terrible.
He rolled a 6.
I'm here for it. I mean, a 91 on top of Centuria's crit would have been the amaze balls. Like that would have been yes. Cherry
It's
top.
Only
still
a
an
difference of
11
27.
I know. It's
So-
it's still glorious.
That is 6 degrees of failure.
He died twice. He died,
Okay.
came back, and died again.
Technically, yes.
I'm just gonna put that X on him for right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody's about to get fiated around here.
Oh my god.
Tristan, here's your chance. Now give him mouth to mouth, and it's like a meet cute. You bring him back and get married. This will be amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, 3
I can't
bruises.
believe that happened.
The most vampire-y vampire we've ever met.
One.
This is the
Punch!
universe telling Alex no more vampires.
For real.
You know, I'm glad Centuria has the shtick.
and be part of Guy Gardner will be played by Strahd Van Savage.
I'm glad like Roll20 understood the assignment. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And that big Count
Me too.
Todd energy, Strahd.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that was my turn.
Cool.
Good
cool.
turn. Good
Uh,
turn.
you get to take down with a minion, I guess. He wasn't supposed to be a minion. All right, Tyrion.
Careful what you wish for.
Tyrion. Let me see. I was looking at my power because I have never gotten to use this with him. Oh, it's 60 feet. All right, so Tyrion will kind of go, what in the nine hells? And
This is the guy we were scared of?
yeah, pretty much. He will step forward to the beginning groups of zombies here, and he will fish out his holy symbol of Istis, and I will turn undead.
I love that.
This is a 60-foot burst. This is a will save, but it does work on any undead that have no will or have a will less than my presence score, which is 3.
Well, these guys have a 0 will, so
Bomb.
Mortis, I think you're probably over the limit.
Yeah.
Just blow into the holy breathalyzer and see.
I'm not undead.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
he's not undead.
I know that tree.
All right, the 4 groups.
That's a dodge. They need the dodge save first because this is a burst area effect,
Oh,
Alex.
yeah, they're gonna roll against full no matter what. They're zombies.
Okay.
So 16, I've got, and they're minions, so if they fail, they take the worst degree anyway. And this is a radiant effect, so we'll have at least 1 degree of effect on them.
Yes. Yep, it's divine and radiant in and of itself anyway.
Oh, cool. So that will start popping zombies. 16 and 7 is 9, so that's gonna get rounded up to 3 degrees of success. Which is math.
What?
Math.
16 and 7 is 9.
Oh, it won't let me. Dumb. Okay. It won't let me put X's on them. I've just gotta start
Oh, you're
deleting
just
the
gonna-
fools.
Start deleting fools.
Yeah, so the 2 groups that failed by 3 degrees are going to take their big losses, and then the ones who failed technically by 1 degree will take less losses. Alright, what happens, Tyrion, as you
So,
blow up a bunch of zombos?
yeah, so Tyrion, he gets out there and he's just like, this better freaking work. And he holds up the holy symbol of Istus. And when he does, an actual projection, a divine image expands forth from it, bathing the area that the zombies are in radiant light. And he's kind of taken aback at that.
Awesome. Yeah, many of them explode with this holy energy. Just eviscerated members of the zombie going public. The gargoyles are looking at each other like, maybe this is a bad idea.
I
They
hate
brought a
you
cleric.
overnight. Hey, shit, what up? This is-
Yeah, those 3 those 3 gargoyles are gonna fuck off. No thanks. They just fly away.
Why do you wanna-
Strahd is unconscious. Mortis.
What's for that?
Laughing's a free action.
Well, yeah. Do I even need to do anything at this point? Sure. I'll come over here. I will use my. Which one? Goes out first. Maybe. Yes. I will use my ghostly outburst, which is an area effect. Against the spooky minions.
Awesome. It's a 30-foot area.
Yes.
Let's just see who you get. That'll be those 2 groups of minions.
Cool.
Is it damage?
Yes.
So,
It's basically kind of like a poltergeist type of effect. It's force. So.
nice. Damage 8, it looks like. Surprisingly, I got an 18 and a 19 on my dodge check to get a 19 and a 20 total, so they'll pass, but they'll make toughness against half. So damage 4 will be 19. First group. Oh dear. Second group. Oh dear. So the first group will fail that 19 by 11, so that'll finish off that first group. That's caught in it. Oh, it looks like a third group's caught in it too. I gotta roll for them. And the other two group misses by 1 degree, so they lose a cluster of guys. And then the third group, fails the dodge, so they're looking for the full 23. They make 23.
Cool.
But I think this is sort of a weird confluence of powers because Resonant made everybody's attacks Radiant and Celestial too. So even though it's spooky, it's wholly
Radiant
spooky.
light.
Radiant light, yeah. So that will do a degree of damage, which is all they need to be finished off. So, Mortis, what happens as you haunt those zombies to death?
Yeah, so as I go forward, I pick up bits and pieces of the zombies that he blew up a minute ago, and they start swirling around me in a very poltergeist effect. And I fly up and say, "You are unclean," and as the bits and glowing bits and bubbles of skulls and femurs and ribs smash through the other zombies because the radiant movers shredded them.
It was a corpse tornado.
Pretty much.
I love that. Anything else, Mortis?
No, that's it.
Cool. Ravenloft is going to use one of Strahd's challenge points to try to heal Strahd. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, it doesn't add it as an attack because it's not an attack, it's a heal effect. Okay. Alright, so however much this is above 10, here we go. Syntax error.
Probably.
There we go. 31. That's 21. That will be 5 degrees of success. So that will heal the incapacitated, the stagger, the daze, and the bruise. So he'll be back. He'll be right as rain after that brief commercial announcement.
I did it once. I could do it again.
I believe
Here
in
for
you. He looks at you like that was incredibly rude.
This is my wedding.
Why did you do this, Blood?
Blah blah blah.
You hit me like that again, I will have words with you.
Oh Lord, she coming.
Tristan, over to you.
He has to adjust his jaw back into place.
Gotta put it back on. Can't
So is he
monologue and
up-
punch my head off.
So is he up and moving around again?
He will be on his turn. He's still
Is
in the
he-
dirt, looking sort of dejected.
Is he armed?
No, he does not appear to have a sword or anything.
Well, Tristan's going to step forward and go. I'm hurt. What about us? You place me that easily with her?
I think you might have the order of operations backwards, my friend.
Or maybe not. And then I run my sword through him.
You get a +5 to hit because he's prone.
Gives me a 25.
That'll hit.
Get him!
That light radiant sword of Tristan's.
Fuck, you're right.
Yep.
I was like, I get to use my big boy toughness. No, I don't.
Dun, dun, burn those challenge points, baby.
Can I be
Oh my days! Look at that.
Here's another challenge.
Can I be a, can I be
He's
a
getting lower every
smartass
time.
Can you be a smartass? Always.
for as a reaction?
Yeah.
I want to use my illusion powers to change my outfit to white.
He looks at you like, please, you and I both know that's not true.
Damn. A Strahd point. Look out.
That was cold chicken, best friend, but he got you.
He's out of line, but he's right.
He fails by 1 degree, which will become 2 degrees for a bruise and a daze after his challenge point reroll. So he's on 2 bruises and a daze now. Ow. my body. Anything else, Tristan?
Nope.
I'm going to spend one of Strahd's challenge points at the end of Tristan's turn to stand up so I don't get office spaced.
Come on, man.
Aww.
And we'll throw an attack Centuria's way.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Here's another challenge point. I'm burning through these quick. Roll
We
20.
have 47. Oh, sorry.
31 to hit Centuria.
That will hit me.
I need a will save, please.
A will save. Ooh. That's not my best skill, guys.
Alright.
22?
That's only going to be a daze. It won't be compelled or controlled.
Blessed.
Zoinks.
Just don't move, buddy.
Is Flynn here too?
Flynn is here too. He's actually up after Tristan. He's over here in this group of zombies as a witness for the wedding.
As a witness.
Damn.
I don't have a sheet for Flynn here. I don't think.
That's okay. I was gonna handle Flynn's combat stuff.
He thinks that Flynn is under the same attack that Strahd just used against Centuria.
Yes, you know.
But shouldn't it have broken when he went down?
died?
When he got died?
He got died.
When
Yeah.
he was atomized by Centuria.
I have to say that we have a gaggle of gay boys too. So the brides of Bavaria have nothing on us. So
Yeah,
Is gaggle the appropriate nomenclature? I'm cool. I learned something today.
Oh, boy.
Flynn is going to seize his opportunity now that he has been freed of the mind control to dance around over here behind Strahd and try to swash his buckles.
Oh.
Hey now.
It's the scientific
Drama
term.
show.
with,
Yeah, okay.
with his laser radiant holy rapier,
Oh.
because apparently I have a thing for flamboyant guy rapiers.
I'm going to spend Flynn's hero point.
Jeez.
There we go. 33. Make a insight check, Strahd. I don't get a 33. He will be vulnerable to both Centuria, Gatorman, and Matthias next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
As he dances over and does a quick footwork and uses the laser rapier to completely discombobulate Strahd. Oh, Gatorman, it's your turn.
Oh, Lord.
I really want to help with the straw punching, but no. I'm gonna grab the puppers. We're gonna grab him. We're gonna do a freeze cat. Grab him by the scruff of the neck and give him a no. Pat him on the nose. I know it's his loyal hunting dog, but no,
I'm
bad
gonna
dog.
give you a hero point.
Yep.
Angela's gonna shoot you in the face with her gun.
So I'm not gonna hurt him. Oh yeah, sure, that'll hurt.
23. Give me a toughness check.
Bam. Says so right there.
It's
Is
just
that
a
a bruise?
bruise.
Ow.
And she growls at you with the pistol in her mouth.
And yeah, let's have budget. Let's all out for 5 to try and grab the pupper. Cha. 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Just to grab, so strength check for him, I believe. DC 20, 10 plus strength, right?
I got a grand total of a 5, so you have scruffed the dog. Because I failed so much, I'll say you can take the gun out of her mouth.
But it's so cute. I don't want to take away it's not a revolver. Is it a muzzle loader?
It's a 38. It's a revolver.
See what he did there? Muzzle.
Get out of here. I already gave you a hero point. I
Tried.
did not see that. I did not hear that.
Five.
That's a gun.
And if I need extra effort, I will. I want to take a big sniff to see if Mordekainen or the other local native I sniffed before are lurking around the area.
Roll perception check.
Sure. That's not it. That's persuasion. That's perception.
Stick with the persuasion.
You know what? We'll do something I never do. I'll spend a hero point.
Zoinks, yo.
Dun, dun, dun.
31.
There is a faint whiff of eldritch around.
General direction?
32, I'll say that you are able to detect it coming towards the castle from a southern direction.
Look to Resonant and give her the heads up of Eldritch is coming up fast from the south. Don't know how far, just be ready. And yeah, feel like it's a good turn.
There's just a limp basset hound in your arms, looking dejected that it's stuck.
Stop it! You're a good boy. You don't no biting the people.
I'm a girl.
You're a good girl. Don't bite the people. I didn't check. All right. I just want you to stop shooting people with your gun now.
Arg. This group of zombies is gonna shuffle over here to Mortis and flail at him ineffectually because he's insubstantial.
It's not the moves.
Bowman.
How obvious was it to us if that the heart was the thing that helped revive Strahd?
Give me a expertise magic check.
I have some numbers there.
I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus for Cyrus telling you about it.
Ooh. Okay, +2. Look at all the magic I know. That's a pretty good roll, so I'll take it. 25.
It's a pretty good roll. Yeah, you're reasonably sure that that was the heart of the castle doing the reviving. You think you remember hearing sort of the heartbeat of Ravenloft accelerate when it did the magic.
Okay.
And location-wise, you know that the heart is somewhere in this sort of northwest quadrant. There's a tower over here that it supposedly lives in.
Then Bowman is gonna try to be helpful elsewhere and prevent that from happening again. But if it's in the other corner of the map, it's gonna take me a minute to get there.
If only you had some friends who could get you there quickly.
You have to ask for help.
Well, fortunately, this is season 2 Bowman who's learned that lesson.
How's he know?
Wait, isn't this season 3?
It's
No,
like season
technically,
2.5.
technically only season 2.
Oh.
Last time
I-
Bowman didn't ask for help, he ended up with his own arrows in his chest.
There was a
so-
mid-season break in the middle of this season.
Okay, because I missed a year, so I just assumed I also missed a season.
Yeah, no, not quite. You guys are still in the multiverse of the Master Mage.
I feel like
Yeah,
I
I'm not
get
gonna-
enough guilt for missing a whole season. But anyway.
I'm not gonna get over there, so I will do. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. First thing, I'm gonna take a move action, gonna bow grapple on top of this. I assume this is like some sort of gazebo thing here.
It is a gazebo. Be careful though; it's very dangerous.
Not the gazebo. Jeez.
only if you anger the gazebo by firing arrows at it. Otherwise, it's just a
Oh,
gazebo.
well, they
Yeah,
are-
how do you use the grapple arrow to get on top of the gazebo?
Very politely.
I shoot the tower behind it and I ride up and drop off.
Oh.
Yeah, just grapple cancel midway through, land on the gazebo. From
Just a
there,
grapple cancel.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Street Fighter's coming to you for this holiday one-shot season.
Have you not played Arkham?
yeah. From there, since I've got some radiant power up, I will fire an explosive arrow. Let's try to get it in the middle of this bunch of zombies here. And explode a 30-foot radius. See if we can. Oh, it disappears.
I saw it. It was every zombie and just touching Matthias lovingly.
I'm trying to avoid hitting Mortis as well, so I might need to just aim a square up. Or square north, rather.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you are insubstantial.
I'm a ghost one. Yeah.
He's a ghost now.
Okay, well, it might still be very bright, so close your eyes. But I'm going to drop an explosive arrow there with some radiant energy.
All right. I guess I'll roll some dodge checks. What's the DC of your explosive arrow?
Should be showing up now.
Oh my god. DC 21 dodge. That's a big boom, Bowman. 1, 2, 3, 4. They all fail the dodge check because they're zombies. We're looking for a 26. 18.
Well, they're all gonna take a degree at the very least.
Yeah. So the fourth group is going to fail that by 15, so technically 4 degrees. That will destroy that group.
Boom.
Dang.
The one that misses by 15 is going to miss by technically 4 degrees and destroy the whole group. Not Mortis. Let Mortis live. 20 is going to fail by 2 degrees. Technically 3, so that will destroy that group. And 18 is also going to fail enough to destroy that group. Bowman, you kill the rest of the zombies with your exploding celestial arrow.
Damn, Bowman.
And as he's underlit very dramatically by the celestial light explosion, he's just going to call out, "Overdrive, I need a ride." I want to find that heart and shut it down.
It'll be nice for Bowman to break somebody's heart, not the other way around for once.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Sophie, how'd you get on our comms?
I never left your comms. I've heard you the whole time. I could have gotten you out of Barovia at any moment, but I chose not to.
Oh my god.
I'm the worst.
She is the dark powers are right from off.
Kieran, Matthias, and Tristan are like looking at us, just absolutely decimating these people. Like, what the fuck?
We
That's
coulda
exactly-
used
I
you
mean,
a
that's
couple
exactly
seasons
what-
ago.
This is exactly what happened when you took out the dragon in a round. Tyrion looked at Matthias and went, "What the fuck?" This happened last time when you guys were repowered. And now it's just like,
Oh my
okay,
God.
these are the people we're running with.
Apparently, the gods have come down from on high
Yeah, seriously.
and cosplaying as mortals.
Right. I'm glad Mystery showed up finally to help us. I need you to know I have a plus
Sir, you
16
keep
to
that forgotten realm
perception.
shit to yourself.
I have a plus 16 to perception to try to overhear Bowman's plan to destroy the heart, and I rolled a natural 1. Because Straw's ears are still ringing from the ass beatings that Shria gave him.
Loser.
Clearly, it's meant to be. I mean, not
Yeah.
meant to be.
Healing didn't help Tinnitus, did it?
Yeah, Gatorman, give me a persuasion check. You have animal empathy, right?
I do.
You're like, puppy dog, stop.
You're a
Put the
good
gun down,
27. You're
sir.
a good boy. You're just the best boy, the best girl.
Yeah,
Girl.
Angela Bassett Hound will turn the revolver on the guy flying around. That's not on.
Angela Bassett now.
Bam for the abbot. Oh god.
This is not a good day.
There's the good roll.
Assassin dog.
Yeah, mess with the doggo, get the bondo. The blammo. Here we go.
Oh
come,
my God.
Come to you, season 3 of Freedom of Dirt. Assassin dog.
The abbot takes a Bruce.
Right.
The abbot's still around.
He's flying there. He is thinking about maybe I need to get out of here, but he hasn't.
I thought he ran off. So
No, he just took flight. He didn't run off yet.
Altu, a new best friend girl, and duck flippers coming for him.
The other gargoyles are also going to be like, yeah, the gods have descended upon this battlefield, and we don't want any part of that smoke. Overdrive.
Well, Bowman has called and Overdrive shall answer. We're going a heart searching.
Awesome.
I'll pick him up. And just if Deuce could cover up his ears, for a moment.
Got it.
Hey, you settle down over there, Venturia.
Gotta listen again.
No, uh, 120 miles around. I'm guessing we can canvas this castle pretty thoroughly.
Yeah. Yeah.
like some
120
shifty
miles.
s-
Do you think you can run from Ohio to Pennsylvania and check the whole castle?
That's a face of someone doing some shifty speeder crap while I'm not listening.
While you're not listening.
While you're not listening.
Yeah, okay, Deuce.
Yeah, you guys can find the heart during the 120 miles of move action that you've got access to overdrive.
Feel free to drop me off there.
Well, why don't you grab it? We take it on back. I guess
Isn't it?
I had moved by action. Do you?
Um,
I guess it's not your turn, so we got to stop there anyway. I'm not going to leave Bowman wherever we found the heart, so I will stop at the heart.
All right, and yeah, the heart is about. It is a large rock about the size of a small boulder, to use an American measurement system.
Oh, we're going to need to speed wake that hefty bit thing.
Awesome. I mean, you have move by action. You could probably do that if you want overdrive.
Well, but I don't know what he wants to do with it. Like, we didn't get that far in the discussion. I don't want to be too OP and get people all upset, so we'll pause here at the heart.
You won't even
Well-
move by action. You'll just hang out.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a lie.
The abbot's gonna fly away.
Aw.
You were
Oh,
the best
no.
girl. You scared off the abbot with one dog. Oh, you're the best.
Matthias.
Well, now. La-da-da-da. There's all these little dots here. Is this him?
No, that's the dog.
Where's over here?
Strahd's in the middle there.
Oh my god, that's like a cluster of dots and names. I can't read any of it. All right, so it's time to roll up in there and say how you doing with the sun sword.
And he is vulnerable to you thanks to Flynn.
It's a shame. This would be a good time for a crit. That's not a crit.
That is a crit. It's a
That is
16
a
on the
crit.
dice.
Holy sh! I have +0 with the sun sword.
No, you've got. I don't know why I didn't include your plus.
Okay.
But you have your regular +5 to hit with the sword.
Okay. So that's a. Oh no, it's a crit. That's a shame.
It is, and it's multi-attack. He was vulnerable, so you have a 21 to hit. You will get an additional +2 to DC, so DC 32. Well, it's about time for Strahd to be hitting that old dusty trail again.
That's right. Yeah, baby.
oh my god.
That's what we're talking about.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
I think the Metallica cover of the Misfits, "Die, Die, Die, My Darling" should probably kick on about now. Do we have a DJ?
We do, but Twitch terms and services won't let me employ him very
Oh.
much.
Damn it.
Okay, Matthias, what happens is you kill Strahd with the Sun Sword.
Again!
Let's go.
Back to the hells with you, devil! And you hear steel hitting stone as the sword punches through his heart and scores the floor in the cathedral. That way you know it's all the way through
Amazing.
without speed. Notice that, Deuce? I did that without super speed.
I know it took you 2 rounds to run your slow butt over there.
It took me 1 round to win it. The second round, I cannot believe we have the unmitigated goal. Wow.
That's what 3 move actions looks like.
Oh my
Twin guns of wit and sarcasm. Bang.
All right, anything else, Matthias?
Oh no, that's quite enough.
All right, Resonant.
Resonant is going to move closer to the pedestal in the middle of the thing. She's gonna float over. Look back at Tyrion and the others still here and say, "There's still more coming." Gatorman noticed that Eldritch is on his way, so everyone get ready for something else. And she will Let's see. I believe I have to keep. I believe it's a sustained for my power here, so I have to spend an action to keep. Oh no, it just fades. I don't have to. It just
Oh, cool.
it just fades once per round for every rank, so everyone has 5 turns left of the radiant power. And she will then actually, with that, she will pull on the power of her black onyx. So her eyes transition from teal to black with a fiery orange glow. Her hair goes from emerald to that dark black purple. And for all of the allies that she can see, she will put a resonant riposte on them, which is my, which is a deflect power that is subtle, cannot be detected.
Perfect. Just a subtle stab if somebody tries to stab your friends.
It's a subtle, no.
No. Right, I will give you a hero point for warning everybody about the upcoming probable problems. Centuria.
Did the abbot fly away or did it fly after Bowman?
He flew away like he was trying to leave the area.
Okay.
He does not fly nearly as fast as you because he is a D&D monster.
Angela passed it down, shot him in the face. He went, "Nope."
I want to go get him and drag him back.
Okay.
Oh.
Go get him.
Is he a bad guy? He's a bad guy.
I mean, he swung a sword at Tristan.
Ralph, you are a
That's
bad
true.
guy, but this does not mean you are a bad guy.
He tried to fight my chicken, so I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna go knock him out.
Centuria said knock you out.
And I have like a gazillion feet of movement, so
you can get
I
him.
can make it back.
Yeah, he can move 240 feet if I do a double move.
Yeah, I can move a lot more than that.
Oh no, I'm a D&D character.
Do you want me to punch him?
Yeah, I rolled a hit.
You asked for that.
Another crit.
He's not even a vampire, Cat.
Wah, wah, wah.
He's not going to be a lot of things in a second.
DC 38. I forgot that I have improved critical on my unarmed now. That's nice.
Well, I'm failed by 18, so you will knock him out in one punch.
Woo! And then I'll fly back to protect my friends.
No survivors, says Centuria.
You're not getting away from me.
Love it. All
I
right.
didn't kill him. I just knocked him out.
Yeah.
It was the fall that killed him.
Right?
The
Yeah.
ground. Tyrion.
Tyrion will look up at Resonant. What do you mean? And she'll say, the wizard, the entity we've been chasing, or at least a version of him, has been stuck here alongside the rest of you. And we don't know if he's made a deal with Strahd, or if he's still acting of his own accord, but he is dangerous. And Tyrion will nod, say, okay. And he heard wizard, and so he will ready for when something arrives to cast the spell magic on it.
Beautiful. Strahd is still unconscious. He hasn't drank in any blood to fix that yet. Mortis.
Hi, Strahd. Do you have a soul?
I don't think it's present in this castle.
Sorry, Mortis, the soul you're looking for is in another castle.
I think his soul was already taken by the dark powers.
I don't know. That's I can't.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
Mortis is coming over looking to see if there's a soul, because if there's a soul around, he's assuming maybe it's trapped in a gem, trapped in a rock, sword, whatever. You know. So yeah, he's, you know, relocate it to
Yes.
a vault, but
His soul is somewhere else, but it is. You could tell he was a being who once had one. Many eons ago.
Yeah.
But that's just a free perception action for you, though. You just see people's souls. You know, that's not an action if you want to do something else.
no, I mean Mortis is literally just checking that was his big thing. That was
Awesome.
They just kind of like looking around to see, is it floating outside the body? You know, just like trying to be. It's not there, but he's, you know, being diligent. Yeah.
Is it close by?
Is is there two and someone else? You know, kind of. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know.
The house, Ravenloft, is going to cast a spell on Bowman and Overdrive.
That's rude.
Here's
Shouldn't be trying to
Bowman.
revive Strahd. Oh. Scooby-Doo hallway?
33 to hit Overdrive, 28 to hit Bowman.
I call shenanigans. Scooby-Doo. What the? Yeah, killer. That's gonna do it.
I need a will save from both of you if that hits.
Yep.
Oh, fortunately, all the abuse I take from Freedom League Dark has pumped up my will save quite a bit. And then I roll like total shit. Why don't you go ahead and take my hero point? Because I'm going to reroll that.
I mean, you succeed. You're okay.
Wait, I succeed with a 19?
Yeah.
That's lame. Okay. I guess I won't spend my hero point. I got hit by the Scooby-Doo hallway and I started to panic. I'm like, oh, I'm dead.
No, it was trying to like move hallways and doors around to try to disorient you guys to get you away from the heart. But you're able to sort of stand your ground and close your eyes and close the door so the train doesn't run you over.
Maybe I am OP. I don't know.
He's learning. He's seeing the Matrix.
Tristan.
Tristan's gonna talk to Flame. Which is, you know,
Right, you have to roleplay that, Jones. You have to talk to yourself.
Anything in particular you guys are going to talk about, or just comparing notes?
Yes, they're off being done.
Awesome. They're off not giving Alara the time of day.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, deserved, but
Gator man.
We'll sit Angela Bassett down because she's a good girl. She's going to stay to be a good girl.
Yeah, she sits next to you, looks up at you with big, soft, doleful Basset Hound eyes, and then cocks the hammer on the revolver.
Yeah, he's just adorable. When I was laying around with the animal standing stones, where's the closest one to this castle?
Hold, please. Let me go check the map of Barovia. The closest one to here would be at the old windmill to the west of here. A few...
That's sizably far away, right?
Yeah, like a day and a half's travel by D&D methods.
Gotcha. So one round for Overdrive. Got it.
Yep.
And back. Don't forget. There and back.
Well, yeah, that's a given.
Overdrive. The Hobbit's holiday.
We're just going to focus on sniffing and tracking and try and get a more accurate description of where Eldritch is at, if other people are coming. Just do intel.
Cool. Give me a perception check.
Deep breath. 18.
Big breath.
I
Best,
smell like dog.
best you could tell, Eldritch will be here in the next 6 seconds or so.
Oh,
Lovely.
You can't. It's hard to tell if there's anybody else with him, but you definitely smell that.
Yeah, that rolls no problem. Almost here, Resonant. Get like almost here. Get ready. And yeah,
Which
getting
is
ready.
happened.
But what's our new best girl?
Something happened to the map.
Get it?
What happened to the map?
The map just went blank for like I can see tokens, but like the map disappeared for me.
First
Oh.
page of Arena.
Still good
And I
on my
also
end?
lost connection with the live stream. That's crazy. All right, refresh.
Sounds like a Kevin problem, not a Matt problem. Maybe.
Why aren't you? I'm traveling too fast for your words to reach me.
Run back over here and you'll get him real quick.
I just want to see the automatopedia of Deuce's
there it
words
is.
slamming into overdrive as he's
There
running
it
back
is.
this direction.
He just does that because that sounds so much funnier when he's running at me at the speed of sound.
Right. It's that good old Doppler effect.
Like turning the record player up a notch, from the 33 to the 45. Yeah, it's great stuff.
Bowman.
All right. Bowman is a little spoiled for choice with arrows, as per usual.
Hard punch.
But we got a big old. It's a gemstone, right? It's not like a literal.
Yeah, no, it's
shard.
it's a big rock. That's a ruby.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you probably shouldn't go punching a big ruby.
Other people have learned that lesson. Part of me just wants to do the cool narrative thing and plunge a handful of explosive arrows into it, and then let him do the beep beep kaboom.
Pretty over practical.
I might have to spend like a hero point for that because that's not how the explosive arrow normally works. But
I mean, you're just
But
attacking.
why not?
Yeah, you're just attacking it. That's fine.
You dodge.
Yeah, it can't dodge, so
will that have an effect on the damage roll? I'm just wondering if I should put the explosive arrow in it, or if I should do a single target arrow and then just do like power attack or whatever.
whatever you think would be more damage, and we can flavor it however you'd like to.
Okay, then let's do this with a peerless shot arrow.
Beautiful.
Especially
Especially if you're doing a bunch of arrows, I think the multi-attack will help with that too.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure I can hit it, so let's do a power attack.
I hope so. It's not moving.
I'm not gonna bother with all out attack because I'm pretty sure I can hit it.
It's probably not going to punch you back.
Peerless shot.
Find out the hard time to dodge in 20.
It just bounces out of the way. I hope not. Here comes the roll. And add 5 to. That seems impossible.
This says minus 20 for some reason.
Oh, I think it's because the crit thing is 19-20.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's doing that.
Okay, hang on. I think.
So you got a 10 on the dice plus 17.
So 27 plus 5, 32.
32 will hit.
With multi-attack and... Oh, no, sorry, I was power attacking, so it's minus 5.
Oh, you're still going to get
So
plus
it's
5
22.
damage for multi-attack.
Yeah. So, yeah, 22, then with multi-attack and with power attack. So plus 10,
So-
I guess?
DC 34, huh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, watch this. Well, that was respectable with the 26. Good for you, big heart. Too bad it's an object and it can't take that many degrees of failure before it's destroyed. Bowman, what happens as you blow up the big heart?
Well, while he's hanging out here with Overdrive, he's just going to say, I didn't bring a wooden stake, but hopefully this will do. And he's going to fire this arrow, and it's going to pierce into this gemstone, and then there's just going to be a ticking sound. The arrow's going to light up because his explosive has an LED light on it for no reason.
Hell yeah.
And then it's going to go kaboom.
Overdrive, do you have uncanny dodge by chance as an advantage?
Fairly certain, but let me double check that.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like something he'd take.
No, I have evasion 2, but I do not have uncanny dodge.
Cool. Will you make a dodge check for me at half your regular dodge?
Oh,
Oh,
what's the sound of that? Oh, man, that's killed me.
You now have something to spend a point on. Well, lovely character.
Well, let's wait and see here. Reload character sheet. I guess I should just use the dice roller for that because it's not D20.
It was a good roll.
It's a good roll. Half ranks rounded down would be 7, so that'd be 23.
That's a good number.
That's a good
Yeah, I mean,
number.
I'm probably not gonna roll much better than that. So
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, good answer, Steve. Good answer. It's on the board. With the 23, you are sufficiently able to grab yourself and Bowman out. As the stone begins to crack and burst and explode, it unleashes a shining elevator amount of blood down the tower.
Oh,
okay, maybe Bowman a warning next time, and I could I don't know, get ready for that.
okay. Well, in my defense, I didn't know I would literally get blood from a stone.
Oh.
I don't remember you so quippy, man.
The fuck are you so happy about all the time?
Well, you were gone for a while.
Centuria, is that you? Oh,
But yeah, you can race back out to the courtyard without any stainage or trouble in that regard. And as the heart is destroyed, Strahd's body will begin to discorporate and explode into celestial stardust. And float away like a fart on a hurricane.
Jesus.
What?
And as Strahd floats away, Eldritch is going to float down over the middle of the courtyard and look down all of you with a very confused and worried expression on his face. Angela Bassett Hound is looking at Gatorman and looking at Eldritch and looking at Gatorman like, what should I do?
Shoot
Just
him.
you're scratched behind the ears. Okay.
Shoot him.
Not yet. I mean, soon, but
Overdrive.
I guess we're racing back with news of a broken heart. It's not Centuria this time.
Yeah, the two of you will see Eldritch come down into the courtyard as you
Oh,
arrive
hell.
back in.
The hits just keep on coming.
And he has sort of seemingly shed his appearance as Morden Kanan. He's not dressed in fantasy wizard robes. He's got sort of still a little bit of the beard that he had growing on, but it's been closer cropped. It looks like a goatee now at this point.
Oh no, he's from the Mirror Universe.
He's evil.
I knew it.
All the other really good.
In,
So he has both eyes.
He does have both eyes.
Wow.
well, they have two black guys.
Not for long.
Not for long.
So
Does he look like he's gonna fight us?
He doesn't appear to be in an aggressive stance.
he looks very confused.
Give me an insight check.
Inside. 8. 18. What a 4? 6.
It's look good for you.
Yeah. Not very insightful.
He's not part of the group. He's a threat, Centuria.
Okay.
Resonant, I was asking for one as well.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I can do
Yeah,
that.
you do it. Much better.
28 off of a 5.
what a crappy roll.
Yeah, seriously.
18 off of a 6, 28 off of a 5. Okay, Resonant.
Yeah, yeah.
Resonant, he does look confused. He looks concerned about all of you as well.
Concerned in a way that he's like, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me, or concerned in a way like we shouldn't be here type of thing.
More of that one. More.
Okay.
How have you all become trapped in this place? And
Okay.
maybe I need to help send you home.
I will kind of like she will hold her hands out in kind of a down boys gesture in case anybody wants to just slam into Eldritch before we get a moment.
Are we in initiative?
We are still in initiative.
Mortis is about to take his eye out.
Yeah. Overdrive sounded like you were waiting to see what was going to happen.
I mean, I if running back was my turn, that's fine. Everyone's like chill, so
You have many more miles of movement if you would like to go.
I
miles.
do. I don't know that we should all be huddled in fireball formation, but I guess we're not over there. So I guess
You could go find the residents of the winery.
say what now?
Remember everybody from the winery was taken.
Markov's the crows.
Markov's, yeah.
Okay. So I will drop Bowman off like over here where I'm at now. So he's not in fireball formation, and then I guess I'll keep racing off to look for those people.
Awesome. With your significant movement advantage, you're able to find them down in the dungeons and stuff. They seem beat up, but no worse for wear.
Yeah.
And you can
I'll
start
report
rescuing
back.
people and bring
Well, I
them
guess
in.
we don't have our comms don't work here, do they?
They do not.
Okay. So I'll go about
It's one of the
You
few
know.
places Daedalus doesn't have a satellite.
breaking locks and whatnot, getting people out of their imprisonment.
Awesome. Matthias, you're having a moment.
Well, I mean, Strahd is dead, so there's that little bit of afterglow there. So, but I've learned not to trust wizards. So just kind of put myself a little in front of the group and stand ready.
Buddy, get behind me.
You squishy mortal. Get behind me.
Matthias ain't afraid of nothing.
It's
Right.
true. He stood in front of a dragon.
It's true. Resonant, you told everybody to calm down.
Yeah, just kind of had the hand motion, like, okay.
Centuria, are you calming down?
Did you hear me?
I did
Nope.
not hear
Now
you.
again.
Oh shit. Yes, I am calm. Sorry.
First,
It's okay.
I did say words, they just were not into the microphone,
Ah,
which is where they need to go.
that is where the words go. Tyrion.
He looks at Resonant and he'll look up at the wizard and he will put his shield in front of him, but he will make no threatening motion.
Awesome. We come to the not calm. I presume.
Mortis will fly over here, so he's not in fireball formation, and I would attempt to bind him in my ghostly chains. I don't trust this motherfucker.
Beautiful.
That's fair.
Then I got a crit with a 38 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Also fair.
We're getting all the crits today, y'all.
DC 28. No, will save.
Yes. I know odds
Oh.
of binding the Sorcerer Supreme of Master Mage of Earth with but
I believe
I'm
in
here
you,
for it.
Mortis.
Well, I rolled a 3 on the dice. Because I can't roll over a 10 today. But that will render him hindered and vulnerable. As the chains begin to wrap around him. Mortis, what happens?
so yeah, Mortis flies over. And it's like Eldridge, and as he does, he kind of lifts his hands up in his personal space, but right below Eldridge from the shadows, Goshin's been flying up and flying wrapped around his arms and knees and legs.
Awesome. And he throws his hands up to try and shield himself from this effect, but it does not have the intended effect for him. He looks completely bewildered at the sudden attack that has come his way. What? Wait! I'm here to help.
You don't have a lot
Okay.
of experience with you being here to help.
I trust you have run into several of my variants from across the multiverse. Then.
Several is an understatement at this point, yes.
I myself ran into quite a few of them. They're the ones who trapped me here. Because I opposed their scheme to destroy the multiverse. I mean you no harm. I only intend to help if I can.
Or just
so-
trust your word for it.
I summon my scythe. and give Resident a look.
I understand the pain that my alternates have wrought upon you. I was told many times by the braggadocious one. But I am not like them. I am the way that Eldritch is meant to be.
Maybe you can explain why the rest are not, or at least the ones that should not be.
They have fallen under the sway of a very powerful alternate of us, one who has lost his way. And he has seen to it that he has gathered a cohort of those who are amenable to his plan. And many Eldritches are more powerful than a single one.
I don't understand why so many of them would fall under his sway, knowing what he plans on doing.
I don't believe they all know what he intends to do. I believe the one-eyed one does, and I believe that he sees that as the ultimate destroyer of everything that he fears. But many of the others who work with him are not fully aware of his plans. I would love to discuss this at length with all of you, and I believe we could probably have this discussion somewhere that's not this nightmarish pocket dimension. I have been lingered here for far too long.
Can you get us home?
I can. But I will need your help.
I will do an insight check just to see how sincere he is.
Sure.
37.
Well, Resonant, he seems to believe what he is saying. He seems like he understands that he's done a lot, that versions of him have done many unforgivable things to all of you, and he is doing his best to appear contrite.
And our friends, can you get them home too?
I can at least get them out of here. If I had a deeper understanding of where home was for them, perhaps, but it will require some studying.
Sure, they could explain it at length to you.
I believe there's an AD&D book in the Nerian Nexus.
Which edition?
Oh,
AD&D.
Wow.
It's all D&D. It's just a compendium of every rule. Of every
I have
rule
a
system
Dungeons
that's
and
ever come
Dragons
out.
omnibus, actually, in the Nerian Nexus.
I mean, that would be something that a magician would hold as a tome that has and keeps up to date with all of the rule books.
Right.
So he doesn't have to buy any more than one.
Do you have an Ed Greenwood in your universe? Perhaps I can have a conversation with him.
She'll look over at Mortis, kind of nod for him to let him go.
likes him.
Who's the mortal you're working with here?
In my broken state, there was another Eldritch who was keeping tabs on me in this dimension and ensuring that my madness remained in place. A combination of his energies and the dark ruler of this realm were able to keep me in a almost catatonic state of madness.
How could Eldritch come and go from this realm?
He made a deal with the dark powers who rule over this realm that are not Strahd. In exchange, he gave them something dark and terrible.
I don't even want to ask, do I?
It's better not knowing what he gave up. And it is double better if Mr. Fletcher does not find out about that.
Ooh, the heart is so
Resident looks at Adrian.
I assume that
prob-
Mr. Beaumont's taste in women is a universal flaw in his variants.
You realize that she was important to all of us.
Yes. He looks like he wants to say me too, but then he thinks better of it. Because it's kind of his fault that she's the worst.
Am I actually too far away to hear this conversation?
Oh yeah.
Give me a perception check, Bowman.
Oh,
It's okay.
Of course, I am thinking that he's referring to Seven, not Sophie.
It could be either one. Either one are
Sophie's
important
not
to Bowman.
important to the rest of us.
yeah. Seriously, who's saying that crap?
Hey! I mean, never mind. I can't even sarcastically. I'm gonna luck point that.
No.
Calvin does not want to sit on that role.
Played yourself.
This is the Bowman who gets good rolls now.
Ha!
Well,
I mean, yes.
I rolled a 2.
By the power of the luck point, you have got a 31. Yeah, you do hear Eldritch mentioning all of this.
Then Bowman is going to step forward. He still has an arrow sort of knocked in the bow. He's not aiming at Eldritch, but he hasn't removed it. And he will say, I think you should explain.
Well, the Eldritch from Anti-Earth, the one who maimed Mortis, gave the dark powers of this place it's horrible to think, but he gave them the souls of his acolytes, including Seven and Sophie. And I have no way of verifying this, but from when he bragged, he was able to deliver a number of souls who had already passed on to the Dark Ones as well. He is a
So-
monster and he must be stopped.
The Serena and the Sophie from Earth Prime.
From Anti-Earth.
For good is bad, and bad is worse.
Yeah, not their physical and bodies, of course, but their spiritual essence, what makes them valuable and makes them them.
Where would this have happened?
The Amber Temple. It's possible that we can try to rescue their souls from the dark powers that rule over this place, but they are very dangerous entities.
I'm a very dangerous entity.
All due respect, Mr. Beaumont, you are a man with a bow and arrow.
I'm not going to listen to the end of that sentence. There's literal souls in danger. if you want us to trust you, we're gonna need a little exchange first.
I suppose that is fair.
There.
Yes, please. And he'll do an arcane sigil, and he'll open a swirling purple portal that leads back to the Amber Temple. Similar but legally distinct to a Doctor Strange portal.
This one spins clockwise.
Oh no, he's Australian Doctor Strange.
Crikey.
Yeah, Bowman's fired up. He's gonna head through with very little hesitation. Although he is going to just quickly glance over his shoulder, or he's gonna try to glance wherever Irina is, just to see if she's okay.
Mortis, where did you take her when you teleported her?
I it's the other end of the room. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I pictured it. We came through the main archway. I looked down the corridor, saw what was going on, and went, oh, and I just did a swap.
Yeah, there goes the
Really
bride.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, she will look at Bowman with concern on her face, and she will grab a sword from one of the zombies on the ground and run to try to go through the portal after you guys.
Calvin thinks it's a bad idea. Bowman knows better than to try and stop her.
Foam arrow.
Centuria is very, very close to Bowman because she is ready to beat some ass in Bowman's name. Even if she doesn't know that this is the best idea, she's ready to support.
Eldritch will look at Irina, and he'll look at Tyrion, Tristan, and Matthias and say, it is probably best if you stay here and assist the residents of Barovia in escaping from the dungeons.
Sure. You can take care of that. Just don't forget about us when you go to leave.
You have my word. I will return, and we will take down the barriers of this realm. As long as we don't get killed by the dark powers.
We haven't let you guys down yet, right?
Just go take care of the problem.
Alright, girl, you look after him. I'll tell Angela to go over to Tristan.
Angela will give a little salute with her little ear, and she'll trundle over to Tristan and sit down next to him. And she'll roll over and look up at Tristan, expecting belly rubs.
Molly rubs her head.
Well, let's go bust up some dark powers.
All right, let's go bust up some dark powers.
See, we're home.
So as our heroes step through the portal, back heading towards the Amber Temple, I think that is probably a good point for us to take our quick break.
At 9:30.
Well, we didn't start till later.
Works for me.
All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Hello, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us while we snuck off to take our quick break. I popped over to YouTube to see that there's a conversation going on over there, so thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Very excited to see Gene and Ryan Senshi. I probably said that incorrectly, but good to see you. I remember Ryan doing some really cool Eminem streams a little while back. Doing some world building and character building and all that fun stuff. It was a great tune-in for that. So far this evening, our friends have ruined a wedding, have ensured that Strahd is not going to get the deposit back from the caterer or the venue, even though it's his venue. And they have destroyed the ancient and powerful vampire overlord of Barovia and reunited with their nemesis of the season, Adrian Eldritch, the former Master Mage of Earth Prime. This one seemingly imprisoned in Barovia by his co-conspirators, potentially. Or a conspiracy of variance, depending on who you ask. Hard to say. He has informed them about anti-Eldritch's comings and goings through Barovia, how he was able to imprison anyone here, and how he was able to come and go from the dimension at his will. And upon hearing the price that he paid, our heroes, being the wonderful heroes that they are, have volunteered to go forth and battle the dark powers to retrieve the souls of the innocent people that Eldritch gave up as a gift to the dark powers. However, sometimes when your player characters do something, you're not ready to go down that rabbit hole, and a 5-minute bathroom break is not enough to get ready to flub through it. So, as our heroes step through the portal to go and confront the dark powers, we're actually going to end the session just a little bit early this week, so I can take some time to properly stat out what's going to happen. One of the joys and punishments of running an ongoing campaign is that you have a little bit of wiggle room with things like that. Because these dark powers, they are not just a big thing to punch in the face. They are here to make deals.
Inflict trauma.
And to inflict trauma. And to possibly have a counter offer to our heroes. Maybe they'll be willing to work with them instead of their nemesis, Adrian Eldritch. Who knows? I don't even know what's going to happen yet. And that's always an exciting feeling as the Game Master. I assume they're going to beat up the dark powers and go home with Eldritch. Is my baseline assumption. But who
with
knows?
Eldritch and our new friend Cyrus and Angela Bassett.
Yes, and Ned the accountant.
Yes, and Ned.
And Muriel the Wereraven and our
That's
D&D
up to her.
friends. Who knows? Maybe there's going to be a whole conclave of Greyhawk and Barovia residents here in Freedom City while they figure out how to get them home. Anything
Oh,
can
but if
happen.
you have the Nexus, then it would be easier to do that.
I mean, the bus is
Presumably.
leaving Tim Burton World, so whoever wants to go on it.
Yeah, but just a friendly reminder to game masters out there that it is okay to say, I love the idea that we're going to explore. I'm not ready to talk about it yet. And to have that discussion with your players. Communication is the best tool in your tool belt as a game master. So always keep that in mind. Some announcements around the network. Tomorrow night, the Rumble Bundle is back. We will be delving back into the Forgotten Realms as our other heroes are trying to leave. We'll be heading into our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Same bat time, 7 p.m. EST until 10 or 11 or till Act 2, depending on how much we could steal from Calvin.
3 a.m. Oh, sorry.
No sleep till Dawnguard. I don't know.
Dawnguard.
That's Skyrim. What am I talking about?
Yes.
Wow.
That's how much Baldur's Gate we're going to play tomorrow.
IP infringement.
We're gonna Baldur's Gate so hard it turns into Skyrim. That's why.
Yes.
Yep. Be prepared for
Brandon
that
Traveling
stuff.
Merchant, Khajiit has coin if you have wares. He has wares if you have coin.
Hey, sweet gamer, Celtic and Arrow, and then
Right. We have our holiday one-shots coming up. During the months of October until December, we trying to do spotlights on RPGs that don't get as much love as they deserve. So we'll be running a whole bunch of stuff we're still scheduling everything, still getting everything approved, but I know we're going to be doing some Goblin Quest and some Gnomesteaders and Tales from Corner Coven, and we have a lot of fun stuff. I think Street Fighter is still on the menu for this year. We're going to be doing a very exciting Spooktacular special with Jonesy running a game. I'll let him tell you a little bit more about that. But yeah, lots of fun stuff coming up in the near future. Tuesdays in September, I'm going to be trying to wrap up some of the free-floating one-shots that I've got sitting around in the dark bothering me.
1.5 shots.
1.5 shots, you know how it goes.
Shots.
We're going to do, hopefully this upcoming Tuesday, I got to talk to the players, but we should be finishing up the Club Tartarus one-shot for Titan City, in which our heroes are venturing into the depths of the nightclub to find somebody who has gone missing at the end of roll call. And then on September the 10th, we should be finishing up our summer camp adventure with poor Melvin, who was left in the fire. Sometimes there's a beloved NPC who doesn't survive, and sometimes that's not my fault.
Sometimes.
Cyrus got to live today. I want you all to remember that.
You ended early. And you weren't playing. So I guess we all know what's happening next Wednesday, don't we?
He's
Strahd
somehow
came
gonna
and
die
gave
in the
Cyrus
portal.
invitations to give all of you. He didn't write those invitations in Cyrus's blood. You're welcome.
The Dark Powers. 2 words for you. Right there it is. Dark Powers.
That's true. The Dark Powers don't care about Cyrus. Strahd likes Cyrus.
Damn right. He's a lovable little chap.
He's a great guy. So yeah. Other news, please, if you haven't yet, head over to support us over on patreon.com/Untold Stories Project. We've got tons of exclusive content up there. That's the best way to help us continue growing. If you need some more dice, we are sponsored by Norse Foundry. If you head over to Norse Foundry and use the code USP Norse, you'll get 10% off your order and free shipping. I think just within North America. Calvin, did you get free shipping with Norse Foundry when you ordered from them?
I do not recall.
I also don't remember the terms of that condition, but I want to pass it to all my players to say anything they want to say, plug anything they want to plug, and then we'll get out of here. I'll start with Kat over there.
Hey, I don't have anything to say, but thank you for watching. And it was a blast as always. I'm glad I got to one-shot another vampire, even if he did come back. Yeah, Jonesy.
Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. I do have a couple of things to share. First off, speaking of spookiness and all things spooky, as Alex alluded to, spreading at the end of next month and into October, I'll be running a limited campaign of Cthulhu Awakens. So we are finding the students at the Armitage preparatory academy dealing with all sorts of horribleness that is the echoes of the threshold. So I'm super excited. And if you like spooky stuff, right now the Cosmic Horror sale is on Drive-Thru and Roll20, and all the Cthulhu stuff is 25% off, including the pending for Roll20. That's the last couple of days of the sale is this week. So yeah, with that, I'll pick it over to you, Kevin.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. It's nice to be, appreciated by somebody from afar, because the people up close are, well, you know who I'm talking about, that guy down there.
Bowman likes you.
That's not. Wow.
Oh, what? That's not what.
That's not who I was talking about.
What's at the end of that sentence? Okay.
That wasn't the energy you were bringing this episode.
Wow.
Can't believe you call out Calvin like that. Jeez.
Oh my God, Gator Man, you're worse.
Calvin's everyone's favorite, right, Kevin? That's
I know. Well,
blasphemous.
you know what happened? You remember what happened to Nice Pool in the movie, right? It was Operation Nice Pool Shield. So there's Gator Man, dodging bullets with the body, with the corpse. But anyway, so thanks for tuning in. Got lots of great stuff coming up as we wrap up this season of Freedom Lead Dark, and the spooky one shots coming your way soon. Kick it over to the that guy Deuce.
Thank you so much for watching. However you do, those watch us live. Always glad to have you here and chatting along with us. Those watching after the fact, leave a comment, tell us what you do better, what we did wrong, and just make it interesting. It's always great. I will say, to add to our growing list of Kevin facts, Kevin fact 119 is the fact Kevin thinks Twilight is the best representation of vampires in cinema of all time. Sit
I'm
and stew
not
on
drunk
that.
enough for this conversation.
So, yeah. So slow your roll.
It's a
Don't
lie.
play speedsters.
It's a lie.
As soon as this hangs up, he's going, I can't believe you called me out like that. You're going to trust a guy that says he doesn't like Bowman? No, you're not.
I didn't say.
So-
Oh my God.
So, yep.
This is
Stay
so
true to yourself.
Orwellian, I tell you.
Play heroes. Love it. And to the man you just slighted, Bowman, take it away.
Well, I'm glad that there is one Kevin here who appreciates it.
That's right. You can't even finish the sentence. You can't even finish that line with a straight face.
No, I'm not enough of a troublemaker.
Don't worry, Cat's got you covered.
Gosh, blanked on a thing I was actually going to say, but yes, thanks a ton to everybody for watching. My apologies for my character once again being impulsive and running off and doing something stupid.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine.
I was right there with you. I heard souls were trapped and traded. I'm like, oh.
It
Gotta
made
go.
sense. Alex shouldn't have brought it up.
What you want me to do? Make him lie?
Oh, that'd be a real switch.
Well, I'm just glad it's not an Alara situation and it's an actual semi-reasonable thing to do.
Damn.
And of course, there is also awesome stuff coming up on the USB channel that hopefully people are coming by and watching because I'm very excited for all of it. I do also want to mention over on the YouTubes, the Win with Dice channel, where there are weekly gaming streams and tabletop RPG podcasts. We had an episode today where we looked at the Kane RPG, which is RPG recently made by Tom Bloom, the designer behind Lancer, who we've had on the podcast. Had a very fun interview with him. It's a very cool game. You play like psychic agents battling the psychic monsters made of like trauma and terrible feelings. And you're just like one bad day away from turning into a monster yourself.
What's this game?
Alex, the role playing.
I was gonna, yeah.
Alex Thomas the
You
game.
just got a trauma boner.
It's called Kane, and it is, yeah, I think it's very cool. We got into it a couple weeks ago, and we did an episode of character creation today. So, yeah, I ended up making a character who accidentally wrote herself out of reality with powers she did not understand, and now is facing, is supposed to be facing psychic monsters. Hopefully, I get to play it at some point, because I'm still at the just reading it point. But hopefully I get to actually play a game someday. Or run a game, who knows. I might have to bring it on here for a one-shot because it seems like it could be a pretty cool, maybe next year in October. I think it would be really fun.
Well, I think it sounds exciting.
Yeah. And if you want to know more about it, check out the last few episodes of the Win with Dice podcast. And with that ramble over, I will pass it to Andy.
Everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. I don't really have a whole lot to add to what has already been said. I will say, though, if you're looking for a convention for later in this year, Alex and I will be up at UConn in Ypsilanti, Michigan, November 15th to 17th. We'll be running games up there. So if you're interested in looking for a late end of year small con that you want to get your gaming fix on, you can go to yukon-gaming.org and take a look.
I'm not running
Alex?
any M&M at UConn.
Surprisingly, no, you're not.
No, I'm
I will
running-
also be there, but Andy doesn't care about me. So.
You don't run games, Cat.
But I'm there
That was a
to
slap
add to
in the
the
face.
environment, Andy.
Yeah, I think Straub would disagree. I think Straub would think Cat ran this game. Yeah, I'm running Brindlewood Bay, which is a fun mystery RPG. I'm using it to run a scenario in the Bones TV show universe, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with. And I'm running Wrath and Glory, the 40K RPG. I'm pretty excited about both of those. I'm trying to treat this one as a vacation instead of a work thing, so it's going to be a ton of fun. And I have time to play like 3 or 4 games. So I don't even know what I'm going to do with myself.
I don't know what you're going to do with yourself either, because that's like unprecedented.
I know. I'm going to be so rested. I'll come back and be a problem for everybody.
Good thing it's during one-shot season.
Oh, yeah, it can't
Right.
be a problem. Damn it. Guess I'll take my energy somewhere else. That's fine. Well, thank you again, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. We will be here again next week, same bat time, same bat channel, for more Freedom League Dark in the Multiverse of the Master Mage. But until then, please take care of yourselves. Please take some time to play a game of your own, and we will see you next time.